Lashify Live. I'm MiKayla. I'm a pro educator and content creator here at Lashify, and today I am going to apply a lash that may be coming out soon. We have some Plushy chocolates to try on and make a nice, beautiful lash look with them. So I tried the Plushy Tames earlier this week, so I'm going to put the Plushies on for you so you guys can see the difference in curl with the Plushie and the Plushy Tame. So if you're new here, welcome in. We are Lashify, an at-home DIY lash extension system. We are the inventors of this patented system, and yeah, we're just excited to be here and apply some lashes for you guys. So I'm going to start off with prepping my lashes first, and then we'll walk through the difference between the Plushy Tame, all that good stuff. So if you have any questions at all, please let us know down in the comments section. Don't be afraid to ask. We have Danny here that's going to be moderating for us, so any questions at all, we're happy to help. If I don't see it, if Danny doesn't see it for some reason, just ask again. We're totally here for you. So yeah, let's do it. I'm going to start by prepping my lashes first. Anything and everything that I'm talking about today, by the way, you can always shop down here as well. So if you're new, you know, follow along. So I'm going to start with my pre-cleanse. This is my prep step. This is our Japanese cleansing water. You can use it for a couple different things. It is multi-purpose. I'm gonna use it to prep my lashes. I use it to get like a nice cleansing water for the skin, freshen up and tone my skin. And then I can also use it to clean my map throughout the week. So if I'm wearing my lashes for a few days, that's the beauty of that. So I'm gonna dip this in real quick. And then I'm just gonna go in and start fluffing my fluffer brush and my pre-cleanse to make sure that there's nothing left on my lashes. Because say I have some makeup on there, old bond from a previous lash map, anything like that, I want to make sure that there's nothing there at all. Otherwise, our bonds don't get that really nice stick and grip that we're looking for. Perfect. Awesome. And then once that's nice and prepped and ready to go, you want to make sure it's also dry. So I'm going to put the cap back on this first before I lose it. I'm going to take my blow tool. Love this little guy. My blow tool is what is going to help me speed up drying time with anything and everything that we have. So the blow tool, great. Best $7 ever spent. I always suggest adding it to the cart. If there's one thing I could upsell or say add to your purchase, it's the blow tool. Gives just a directional puff of air straight to the lashes to make sure that everything is nice and dry, to make sure that your bond is nice and tacky. Perfect. And you're good to go. Now, we have an LED control kit and then we have a V1 control kit. I'm going to show you the LED control kit today. And the beauty of that is that you can pick not just 3 Gossamer lashes and 3 lengths. You get to pick 4 Gossamers of your choice. So I'm going to show you today when I put on the Plushy Tames. I'm going to show you, how you can make a map with multiple lengths, and maybe that's something you'd like to add when you get the LED control kit. So for starters, it comes in this beautiful silky foam case. Inside you have your wandums. These are your silicone coverings that go over your wand, and this is a USB-C to USB, I always have to remember that, cord that'll charge your LED control kit. Then you have your kit that sits here. It does sit on a nice little ridge here, so that when you go to put your lashes in for storage underneath, you don't have to worry about it smushing or bothering your lashes at all. So I'm going to show you here. So you can fit 8 cartridges of storage. Forgot to tuck that one in. 8 cartridges of storage down here in your LED control kit, which is amazing. So have that underneath. I'm gonna close this up. It's great for travel, amazing for travel, because it's all compact, it's in one spot. And then LED control kit. Comes in a nice ridged plastic hard case, which is amazing, so it keeps everything really protected. And here is the inside. So in here you have your double-sided Whisper Light. This is the bond that I'll be putting on my eyes today so you can see how it is applied. Everything is meant to go on the lash, nothing is meant to go on the skin. And then you have your patented hand-tooled fuse control wand. This comes in a classic curve or a petite curve. So if you have a larger or rounder eye, do the classic curve. If you have a smaller eye, a hooded lid, you're worried when you go to do a full fuse, maybe it getting in on that inner corners, you're gonna try the petite curve. So it's got 10% of a flatter curve to help accommodate other eye shapes. And then you have glass. This is your water resistant seal. You put this on about 20 minutes after you've applied your lashes to give a nice water resistant seal. And then again, instead of the 2 Gossamer cartridges, you get to pick 4, any style, any length, any fiber color from our lash library. So that is the beauty of the LED control kit. Oh, wait. I want to show you one more thing. It lights up. Look at that. And you can hold it down and it dims. You can hold it again and it brightens back up, and then you turn it off. And with the charging, it takes about an hour or two, and then mine stays charged, I would say, for a good, I'd say a good week or so, a week and a half maybe. Especially if you're using it every day, I would say a week and a half, maybe a little longer if you're only doing it every couple of days. But there you go. Hold on, my cord came loose. I don't want it to, there we go. And that is your LED control kit. So you could purchase this, it's able to shop right here, and then just go and pick 4 Gossamer cartridges of your choice. So now that my lashes are prepped, let's bond, and then let's go in and see how these plushy chocolates look, which will be coming out soon. You're gonna get your hands on them soon. So I'm gonna take my Whisper Light in black right here, and I'm just gonna go through my lashes from root to end in nice, gentle, light coats, like so. The key with this is you don't wanna overdo it with the bond. You wanna just have a nice, light, even coat of the bond because they're meant to be layered. They're meant to be stacked. You wanna build cushion. If you put too much on, it ends up kind of doing the reverse. You get a ton of buildup. They stick and clump together. It's just not the same. You're just not gonna get the same hold. So I'm gonna let this get nice and tacky. Say about 20 or 30 seconds for each bond layer to get tacky. We're gonna go in with our second one. So same bond again. And I'm gonna take this, give this a nice wiggle at the root of your lash. And that is building cushion at the base of the natural lash. And it's also helping with longevity because that's where the spines of your Gossamers are gonna sit. So that's where you want the most amount of hold with your lashes. And then we're gonna make sure that we get that layer nice and tacky. And then I'm gonna show you guys the plushies. They're beautiful, they're so pretty. So as you know, we already have plushies that come in Plushy Regular, which is a nice tight curl, and then Plushy Tame, which actually comes out into a little bit more of like a flatter curve. They're both phenomenal. I applied Plushy Tame last time, so I'm gonna do Plushy today. And here they are. They're so beautiful. They will be coming out soon. So exciting. And the plushies themselves have more of a tighter curl. So you can see that. And if you can see up against my black background, these are a chocolate fiber. So they're a nice, rich, warm brown as opposed to our traditional black fiber or a truffle. The truffle is a mix of black and brown. So Plushy chocolate will be coming to you. A lot of our customers that like to wear these really like to be able to switch up the fiber color, make something a little bit softer if they want to. So that is a beauty with the plushies. So now that both of these layers are nice and tacky, I'm gonna go in with my, taking out my Gossamers and making a lash map. So I'm gonna do just a gradual, I think. So let's start with a 10. I'm gonna take my fingers and just pluck it out like so and take it out of the cartridge that way. So that's a 10, and then we have an 11. Somewhere, I put it somewhere. Here it is. Then we have an 11. Gonna take my finger, get right down. And the reason I'm using my fingers is that way it doesn't damage the lash. I'm gonna do a 12. Let's just keep going up. Let's do 2 12s. And a 14, 15, and 16. I think that would look pretty. 14 and a 15, and then we'll see if we need the 16 on the end. We'll do it that way. So I'm placing all of these down here on my lash pad. This is a nice silicone pad that we have. It has a nice stick to it, and that way nothing flies away, which is awesome. So you can just take out your lash, put your whole map down, make sure you're good to go. Let's just make sure. So we have 10. We have 11. We've got 12. We've got 14. And we've got 15. Now, because of some of our Gossamer collection does come in odd and even, which is really great. I missed one. I did 2 12s. Excuse me. There we go. Ah. Here, look, and you can see. Can you see how the fibers are a little bit more chocolatey? Can you see that? It's amazing. Because I want to overlap them a little bit and have something for it to stick and grip to, this is where I take my 3rd layer of bond. So this is the side with the white text. And I'm going to run this along the spines of my lashes, just so ever so lightly to make sure. Wow, that came out quick. Hold up. You don't need that much on a spine, girl. And this way it's just got something to hold on to. Once it goes from white to clear, you know you're good to go in and apply. You can also take your blow tool if you want to speed this up since they're nice and stuck to the lash pad. And you can just give them a nice puff of air to make sure they get nice and tacky as well. Okay, so I'm going to start with my 2nd lash first. This is something I like to do. I kind of start where my iris is, I move my way out, and then I do my inner corner last, just so it gives that good overlap. The plushies are available in black and in truffle now, so if you want to grab a plushie and do that. Let's take our first one. So we're going to start, we have a 10, so this is an 11. Grab that, grab it as close to the top as possible. I'm going to zoom right in for you guys, get right up here, and then I'm just going to take this so the curve is facing me, middle and pointer finger in front, thumb in the back, and I'm just going to give it a nice tap into the lash. I like to look down so I can see 1 to 2 millimeters from the waterline. And then boom, it just sticks like so, like so. And then I'm going to go up a millimeter length, so we're going from 11 to 12. I'm going to grab that, like so, look down, and this is where I look to find corner to corner so I can overlap just a little bit, just to make the map more seamless. And that's it. That's all you have to do. And then you're just going to keep gradually moving along the lash map to make your desired look. So we have an 11, a 12. Now we're going to bump up to a 14. I wanted to make it a little bit longer here. The great thing about even and odd lengths is that you can mix and match a lot better to make it more seamless for this specific lash. Make sure I like my placement. Say I don't like my placement, you can always take it off and move and groove around. So I can go like this, gently take it off. Our bonds are nice and flexible. They never fully harden or cure. There's no harsh chemicals in it, no cyanoacrylates, no formaldehyde, which we often find we can be allergic to, like from traditional extension bonds. So they have found the key with the bonds is to make sure that anyone can use them and that they're safe for sensitive eyes. So it's great. So we have an 11 and then 2 12s. Now we're going to our 14. My apologies. I'm going to place that right next door. And the thing about looking down is it just meets and grates itself. It just goes boop, and it meets 1 to 2 millimeters from the waterline, so you can see my placement, and I'm good to go. Ooh, pretty, pretty. Let's do a 15 and a 16. Yep, that's what I said. So let's take our 15 now, going up a millimeter length again, and we're just moving ourselves right along the lash line. Boom. Pretty. So now we're just making this nice tapered wing. And then we're going to take a 16. I'm going to grab that from the cartridge, like so. Add a little Whisper Light Clear to it, and we're going to put that right on the end just to finish off this map. If you have any questions at all about the system, please let us know down in the comments. We are here to help, making sure that this gets nice and tacky before we go in. Okay, grabbing it towards the top, curve towards me, look down. The outer corner, I like to kind of angle it so that it gets a nice little boop and pulls up. That way it just lifts my eye at the end. See that? Pretty. It's soft, it's subtle. You can tell the fibers are a little bit, see that? You can see the chocolate when I turn against the background. Just makes the fibers nice and soft. It's really pretty. Awesome, so let's go in and fuse. Let's do a full fuse. So the curve is gonna be up and out. And go up over my eye, get right down, and give this a nice full fuse. Make sure that your wand closes all the way. That's super important. And then if it gets a little sticky, just blink away. Don't pull your wand away and damage anything. The white, yes, so this is our double-sided Whisper Light bond. Same bond on both sides. This side has a micro mascara wand to brush through to lift and separate the lashes. This side has an applicator tip so that you can give it more of a precise application wherever you need it. Say something like this is lifting day 4, day 5. I can just give it a little press, tap the white in there, let it get tacky and dry down to clear, and then go in and just give a little reverse fuse if you need to. These are the new chocolate plushies. My gosh, look. So pretty. Oh, you can see the chocolate there. Oh yeah. Love this. And they're just soft. They're very feminine. They're a really soft, tapered fiber, just giving a nice, easy tapered wing. Just a little flare on the end. That's it. That's all you need. It's perfect. Yes, absolutely, Leah, of course. So now I just have my inner corner. So I'm going to take a little baby 10. And do this on the inner corner, and we're going to overlap it about halfway just to finish off the eye. I always like something smaller on the inner corner because I don't want it to close off my eye or make my inner corner look too heavy. So I just overlapped it like so just to finish off that inner corner. Add a couple more fibers there. I'm going to go in and do a little reverse fuse. Perfect. And now look at the difference between my two eyes, like with and without lashes. Isn't that crazy? I'm alive. I feel alive. Okay, cool. So let's add a 16 to our lash map, our lash pad down here, just to make sure. Boop. And let's bond on this side. If you're just joining us, I am doing the lockdown method with our Whisper Light bond. I'm going to take the side with the black mascara one first, and we're just going to start brushing it through my lashes from root to end. Nice light coats, even coats. Like so. That's it. I'm going to close up, use my blow tool, get it nice and tacky. I'm going to go back in again with the black, and this is where we build at the base, remember? So we're building that cushion, we're helping with longevity, so just giving it a good wiggle. Like so. And boom. Hi, Bev. You are correct, Miss Bev. Mascara cannot and will not do this. I haven't worn mascara in 3 years. Why do I need it? I don't. And I can wear this for a bunch of days and look fab. I'm letting this layer of bond get tacky. Remember to let your layers of bond get nice and tacky so that they give a nice little hook, stick, and grip. Hello, hello, Michelle. I am sneak peeking the new Plushy chocolates today. They are not released just yet. I just wanted to show you guys, get you guys excited for something new. We do offer Plushy already. You can shop them right here. You can add them to your locks. They will come in the black fiber and then in the truffle, which is a mix of our black and brown, and then chocolate will be out soon. It's exciting. So I'm going to take the Whisper Light Clear now, the other side, and I'm just going to brush this gently along my lashes on my pad, my Gossamer lashes, just so that they have something, like I always say, something to anchor onto. Just giving this a nice overlap. Just a little bit. Boom. Good to go. Close this up. Now you have to make sure that this goes from white to clear, so you can use your blow tool if you need to. See, they don't move or anything. It's great. The silicone pad is where it's at. And then you can take your fuse control on and get started. Again, I'm going to do my second lash first. My non-dominant eye, I just really angle my head so I can get nice and up and under. It's easier on this side because you're here, but now that you're here, just want to make sure your head's nice and angled. Look down. Figure out where I like my placement. And boom, good to go. I want that over a little bit more. I do, like just a hair. So see, I want to fix my placement just a little bit. I'm just going to grab my Gossamer lash and then move it. There we go. I literally wanted it over like by one hair. And then we're going up to our 12s. So we've gone from our 11 to our 12s. We have two 12s. And remember, I'm just overlapping the corners because I want to make sure that it makes it more seamless when it's on the eye. Yes, Michelle. Early access. Plushy chocolates. I'm going to go in with another 12. Overlapping. Boom. You just want to make sure there's not little fuzzies on there. Sorry. You just want to make sure on the outer corner of your non-dominant eye, make sure that it is angled the same way. You don't want one side dipping down in the other. So that's why I say to angle your head a little bit so you can get right up under there a little bit better. And if you like your placement, you can always spot fuse, as I call it. Like so. As we call it, as I call it. You know what I meant. So then let's take our next. So now we're going to go up to a 14. So take our 14, overlapping just at the corners. And boom. Yes. Oh. Plushies are good stuff. One of my favorite lashes. I'm gonna grab my 15. We're just working our way out, remember? Angling my head more and more if I need to, just to really see the outer corner of that non-dominant eye. And we're gonna do a 16 on the end. And remember, we're gonna grab towards the top as best as we can. Make sure that curve is facing you, and make sure the spine for the outer corner is a little more parallel if you can. So when you go to apply it, it gives a nice lift to the outer corner. And boom. I'm gonna angle it a little bit more actually. There's also something on it, so get off. It's a little piece of bond, it'll dry. Okay, angle it up a little bit more. That is tacky. Do I like that better? Yeah. Nope. This is the part where I get meticulous and too picky. Which we all do, I'm sure. I'm gonna angle it up even more. There we go. Sorry. I was like, I want it perfect. I'm going to take my fuse control wand, same way that we fused on this side, but just flip your wrist. That's all you have to do. Go up and over and give it a nice fuse. Remember, like 10 to 20 seconds. Make sure it's fully closed. If you're worried about it not fully closing, by the way, fingers should be always on this ridge part to press down and get a full fuse, right? If you're back here, look at that. I'd have to really press, but if I'm up here, no problem. Just gives you more grip onto the fuse control and to make sure that you're fusing properly, because fusing is super important. You want to make sure that your lashes, the bond you just put on your lashes, and your new Gossamer lashes are all a nice happy family. I'm using my precision comb. Sometimes if I get any little bits of clumping from behind my lash, I like to use my precision comb just to address that. It just makes everything more seamless from behind the lashes as well. Again, my lashes are shorter and they're kind of unruly, so if I need to just make sure that there's no bond clumping behind it, that's where this precision comb is like the best thing ever. There we go. I think I'm good. Yeah. Look at this. Plushies. Oh, look, see on my desk of stuff. Oh, yes. Beauteous, yes. And then look when I turn to the side and the light hits it, you can see that beautiful chocolatey hue. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So they will be available soon. Right now you can get them in black and truffle. I'm going to cough. Hold on. Excuse me. Right now they are available in black and in truffle. So you are able to get those, and then the chocolates will be out soon. If you are new, grab your control kit. Super important to get a control kit to get started because it has everything that you need. Like we showed before, it's got the bond, a wand of your choice, glass or sealer, and then a few Gossamer cartridges. So I would say it's a great place to start. I'm really admiring these, don't mind me. Cute little baby wing. Shoop. We love it. Awesome. But yes, so the LED control kit has everything you need to get started, and you get to choose 4 Gossamer cartridges of your choice, any length, any style. So it's a perfect place to start. You get it? You won't regret it. And it's got storage in it so you can travel and go everywhere else. Yes, so Leah, with sealing, I always say suggesting about 20 to 30 minutes after application and fusing to go back and seal. So the key with that, I'm missing a Gossamer on this eye. I just noticed. I'm like, why do I look so lopsided? We never put our little baby 10 on the inner corner. I was like, what is going on? The key with sealing is so that it makes a nice water-resistant seal, but it doesn't re-wet everything, is you want to make sure that you're waiting that, that's better. Is you want to make sure that you're waiting that 20 to 30 minutes so it doesn't get everything wet that you just applied and that wants to settle down for a little bit. Do the lashes glow? Glow. I don't think so. These are our chocolate fibers. You can also get them in black truffle. Our Intimates collection also comes in ash for blondes, ginger for redheads. So we've got you covered. A couple different brown colors in there. If you want like a nice bright pop of color, you can do Royal Kim Blue, you could do violet, silver's really pretty. So we have everything you could think of. Everything's available on Lashify.com. Right now we're doing the plushies. That's what we did today. And a nice tapered wing. They do come in even and odd numbers. So I did a 10, an 11, a 12, a 12, a 14, 15, and 16. So that it just makes a really nice little shorter here and then a on the end for a tapered wing. But yes, do my lashes grow? Is that what you meant, Sam? Let me know. Yeah, I've been wearing this system now for 3 years with no problem. The key is having that placement, so it's 1 to 2 millimeters from the waterline, so that your root is exposed, so that way it can grow and be comfortable along with you wearing the lashes. So yeah, awesome. Oh, you guys are gonna love these. You're gonna love them. They're really beautiful. Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Come join us in the Lashify Life Facebook group. That's where we connect. It's a wonderful community group. I think we have like 120,000 members in there now, so it's a really awesome group. We always show off our, new styles, what we bought, all that great stuff. It's also an amazing resource if you're looking for lash maps, if you're looking for help. We're always all in there to help. I'm MiKayla Lashify in Facebook world. So yeah, and then I will see you all. Have an amazing weekend. Tomorrow's Friday already. Wow. I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on the Plushy chocolates so I can see all of your beautiful lash maps. You guys are going to